Well, one of the greatest things about working with a spectrum of clients is that I've had the opportunity to work with both lower functioning and really high functioning gifted kids, and they have a lot of things in common on both ends of that spectrum, and it's really interesting to learn from each and how to help the other, because everybody struggles in at least one area. Even those that are labeled extremely gifted will often have social issues in relating to peers, and so that is something that needs to be trained in them as well. There is nobody that can't have something about their brain functioning be improved.
I love my little boy so much, and when you see him struggle, it's painful. And when you see him start to really grasp concepts, it's so joyful. It's because it's difficult. This is a difficult life. Autism is a difficult life, and we constantly ask Andrew to push, push, push every day and every day and every day. And when I can come into Learning RX and let my child learn with somebody who understands him and loves him, Priscilla loves that boy. I know she does, I can tell. And then you can relax. You can take the moment and pray or think or relax. And you don't have to be so responsible every minute for his success. And that's a relief. It's such a relief. And it's a relief to know that people like Terry run programs like this, because not everybody could do this the way she does it. Not everybody could understand and be empathetic to families the way she does. And we have kids who do weird things sometimes, and they act weird, or they can act aggressively, or they can act differently than the neurotypical child. But she understands that, and she is okay with that. And so we're not embarrassed, and we're not scared, and it's immensely relieving, really. I mean, she's just a really good person.
Ethan, one of our clients, is 8 years old. He's in 3rd grade, and he's gifted. So typically to most teachers, he's going to appear not to have any issues, or why would he need brain training, but he really has a hard time with change and kind of processing things to make him happy. And so there are a number of issues for him, and just how quickly he can process information.
I think that working with Miss Becky is fun, and I like it because she makes Learning RX fun, while some tutors don't really do that.
What we do does not look like reading, and it doesn't look like math. So one of the things that does immediately is disarm them. A lot of times they've come to us and they've failed repeatedly, and so that failure has them afraid to try new things. So by having our activities be game-like and fun, we can really break that initial fear and have some fun with them, and there's a lot of joy in that training. Yes, the work is hard, and we get to really frustrating points, but the nature of being one-on-one means that trainer can provide as many opportunities for success for that child as can fit into 1 hour. And there's lots of opportunities for success in Learning RX brain training, and it is fun to see them have it. The joy that gets into their face is amazing to see. I've seen kids run around this center just because they got something, and very excited.
Well, I enjoy at Learning RX the improvement that the children make, and it's almost a drastic improvement within the first couple of weeks, a behavioral change in some of them. I think it's rewarding when the children look at you and their eyes go, wow, I did that. And their excitement and enthusiasm, the change in their attitude of before I couldn't do this and now I can. And they may not be able to verbalize that, but it comes across in their actions, not just with me, but when their parents come in and their parents see those responses too.
Go ahead and repeat the presidents, forward and backwards.
Forward and backwards. Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, Hayes, Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama, Obama, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Reagan, Carter.
Ethan began struggling in school, and self-confidence was a huge issue for him because he couldn't perceive the world the way that was beneficial for him. He began to lack confidence, and so here you have a very bright boy who has no confidence in his skills, and so what we work on is training in that confidence, getting him to perceive his world, to integrate what is coming in and be able to deal with changes, and then their self-confidence rises, and he's just a very bright, precocious young man, and a lot of fun to train.